I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to choose the medium black charcoal. So I'm going to use this, I don't know what brand it is honestly, but I prefer the pencils. So I'm going to go straight in for my darkest values. I've done my brightest values, now do the darkest values. Start over here. So I have to keep revisiting everything and start etching out the negative space, positive space. Large area, very large area. Dark values that goes all the way here to the hairline, which I will get more detail as you go in. Not too concerned with quality at this point. I'm just trying to get the shape established. You guys can watch me do that for a while. I'm leaving that space for the ear, the impression of the ear that I see. Okay, it's no longer the darkest value as it gets down here. I may have to erase that a little bit. Darkest value ends right through here, and that is the occlusion shadow. And that is when you have a cast shadow inside of either another cast shadow or just the geometric shadow naturally created by an object in the light. I'm going to go around the jaw. Her jaw is not that dark, so I'm going to flick gently around that line. That creates a different quality, but it's all going to be colored in fairly solid, so I'm not really concerned about it. I'm still just establishing shapes. Through the cheek, but not all of it. Keep my hand up out of the other side. I don't want to be smearing through. All the darkest. Dark all the way over to here. Gosh, alright. It just defines the entire shape of her hair up there, I think. Starting to kind of feel a little bit color by number. You know, those little paint by numbers where you get pre-drawn shapes where you just fill in the color. And at that point you blend as you like. No, this is very much like that actually. We've eliminated planes because we're not dealing with this portrait as a concept of three-dimensional surfaces. We are dealing with this portrait as an assemblage of two-dimensional shapes. So that just takes a little bit different approach. So yeah, a little bit of a kind of a color by space. All right. Again, that flick, flick, flick. Flick, flick, flick. I'm going all the way in because that's not the darkest value. It is going up through here. I'm going to restore that direction. All right, so where are my midtones? The lightest midtones are around here, surrounding the highlights, of course. So I need to bring my darkest value over to there, establishing these shapes. And I have some of the shapes already established. I'm just going to go angled pencil and then fill in that shape, getting lighter and lighter as I go. Just fill in the shape, get lighter and lighter, and then go back by adding a little bit more pressure, more pressure, more pressure, and just fill in those shapes with relative values. At this point, you want to just establish some relative values. You can push that densest to the outside. Already getting up some dust. It's going to make a huge difference once I introduce a blending medium, but for right now, I'm digging on the texture. It's kind of nice. Now this is in around the brow, so that gets sort of that value and not much more. And we're coming in again with the eyebrow. Might need a little bit of sharpening. I'll be right back once I've sharpened, and we'll go into eyebrows.